Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jen and I'm a professional makeup artist here in suburban Philly. First and foremost, I want to apologize for disappearing on you guys for the last several months. I was having some health issues, so I took a little bit of time off to focus on that, but I'm back with another video for you guys. I just got this new camera off of Amazon during Prime Day, so I'm really excited to use it. This video is basically just me trying out this new camera and seeing how I like it. Today is Sunday. It's been a really productive day so far. I got a lot of cleaning done, went grocery shopping, all that fun stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of meal prepping tomorrow, so I'm probably going to film some of that for you guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you didn't already. Starting to get a little bit hungry, so I'm going to make myself some dinner. I got some salmon at the grocery store earlier, and I'm going to bake that in the oven with some of this Earth Balance vegan butter, and I'm going to season it with the parsley, paprika, and lemon pepper seasoning and put some fresh lemon on top. And then I'm also going to saute this yellow squash with a little bit of vegan butter and some seasoning. And I'm also going to have some of these Vegan is Believin' Goodles. I had these once before. They were really good. I love that they have 12 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber, so these are really good for you. The squash is done. This is what it's looking like. So again, I just sauteed it in some of that vegan butter, and I seasoned it with a little bit of Lawry's seasoned salt and some thyme. We're just waiting on the salmon now and the goodles. Dinner is served. Here's my plate. Everything looks so freaking good, and I'm literally starving. I can't wait to eat this. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock. I'm just starting to get ready for bed. I didn't really do much after dinner that was worth recording. I sat on my couch for a little bit with my cat and watched a little bit of TikToks, and then I figured I would just get ready for bed. I do have off tomorrow, but I have to take my cat to the vet tomorrow morning, so I have to get up pretty early for that. And then I also have an appointment for myself tomorrow afternoon. Like I said earlier, I have some meal prepping that I want to get done tomorrow, and I also have some laundry that I have to do tomorrow. So it's going to be a pretty productive, busy day tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some more footage for this vlog, so I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's about 7:30 a.m. on Monday morning. I've been up since about 6:45, 6:45. I got up and fed the cats, cleaned the litter boxes, started a load of laundry. I actually called the vet at 7 o'clock this morning to cancel Binks's appointment. One of my cats had an accident outside of the litter box yesterday, and I don't know which cat it was, but Binks was acting kind of strange yesterday. She was hiding in my closet, but then she came out to eat dinner last night, and then she also came out to eat breakfast this morning and has been acting normal otherwise. So I called the vet, and I left them a message at 7 o'clock this morning to cancel Binks's appointment. I'm just going to keep an eye on her and everyone else and just see how everybody's acting and make sure everyone's good. If I need to call back and schedule another appointment, I definitely will. But I do have a pretty busy day ahead of me. I have blood work at 1:15 this afternoon. I have some meal prepping that I'm going to do, and I have a couple loads of laundry that I'm going to do. So I'm going to film as much as I can for you guys. I'm going to make my creatine collagen coffee. I have this every single morning. This is my mug. I got this from HomeGoods. This is the creatine that I use. You can buy this on Amazon. I just do 1 scoop of that. And 1 serving of these Vital Proteins collagen peptides is 18 grams of protein. So I do 4 tablespoons of this, which is 1 serving. This is the coffee creamer that I've been using. This is the Califia Farms almond creamer. And I just do like 1 to 2 tablespoons. It's about 9:45. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I just made some high protein chocolate chip banana walnut muffins. I had a couple ripe bananas that I needed to use up, and then I also had some walnuts and chocolate chips to use up, so that just worked out perfectly. I just took those out of the oven, so I'm gonna give those a little bit of time to cool off before I eat one. In the meantime, I'm probably gonna make some avocado toast. I got some avocados from the grocery store yesterday, and I also have some multigrain bread that I have to use up. So I'm gonna make some avocado toast, and I like to cook an egg in some of this chili oil from Trader Joe's. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in the pan and just heat this up for a minute. Ew. All right, I have my egg cooking in the pan. I have my toast in the toaster. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up and mash my avocado. I love this avocado tool that I got off of Amazon. And I realize this avocado is not as ripe as I thought it was, but that is okay. We're gonna make it work. Usually I like my avocado a little bit more mashed than this, but it was unfortunately not as ripe as I thought it was. I just went ahead and topped it with a little bit of sea salt and some fresh cracked pepper, and then I'm gonna put the egg right on top. Here's breakfast all finished. I'm gonna have this with the rest of my coffee and a tall glass of water. I'm gonna sit here on my couch and watch a little bit of YouTube, and I'll catch up with you guys later. It is almost 11:30. I just started my third load of laundry, got my first 2 loads put away. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so I might eat a little bit of a snack before I head over for my appointment. I have about an hour and 20 minutes before I have to leave. I did want to work out and take a shower before I go, but I don't think that I'm gonna have time for that, so I'm just gonna do that when I come back and then make some lunch, so stay tuned. I just got back from my appointment. It is so much hotter outside than what my phone said. My phone said that it was 82 degrees outside. Once I got outside in my car, my dash was reading 91 degrees, and it's also extremely humid. I can tell that it's getting ready to rain. I have a little bit more laundry to do, and like I've been saying, I have some meal prepping to do, so I'm gonna share a little bit of that with you guys. I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna make myself some lunch. I got this flatbread. This is one of my favorites to make like a little personal pizza with. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it's 15 grams of protein, 180 calories per one flatbread. And I'm just gonna top that off with some pizza sauce, some reduced fat mozzarella cheese, and a little bit of a diced tomato and some fresh basil. And then I put that in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. This is how she looks before she goes into the oven. Here's the pizza out of the oven. I'm literally so hungry and I can't wait to eat this. I put everything in my macro tracking app, and this is about a little over 300 calories and about 25 grams of protein. Lunch was absolutely delicious. I'm gonna relax for a little bit before I come back to make my lunch for tomorrow. I'm gonna meal prep some tuna salad, and I'm gonna use that to make some tuna wraps. My camera was about to die, so I had to put that on the charger for a little bit. But really quick, I just wanted to show you guys, I went ahead and made my tuna salad. This is about, this is 2 cans of tuna, and I used about a 1/4 cup of olive oil mayo, a half of a red bell pepper, and a couple green onion, and some salt and pepper. I'm going to put this on a wrap with a little bit of cheddar cheese and some fresh lettuce. All right, so we're back over here. I'm just heating up my stove a little bit before I put the burrito wrap in the skillet. These are the tortillas that I use. Always make sure you get the burrito size, otherwise it's not gonna fit. This is the cheese that I'm using. Once the pan is hot enough, I'm just going to lay the tortilla in. I'm gonna let it sit like this for a minute, and then I'm gonna flip it and then sprinkle the cheese on top and let it melt. Say hi, Lucifer. The cheese is melted, so now it's time to assemble our tuna wrap. Sorry if this angle is not that great. I'm still kind of trying to play around with this new camera and tripod that I got. I hope you guys can see. So I'm just gonna take a couple scoops of the tuna salad and just put that in the middle of the wrap. And I don't know if you guys care about like protein and stuff like that like I do, but if you are tracking your protein intake, this is roughly about 30 grams of protein. The wrap alone is 6 grams, the cheese is 7 grams, and 1 can of tuna is about 20 grams of protein. I got a couple pieces of lettuce here, so I'm just going to place them right on top. And we're just gonna wrap this up. That's how it looks, like a little burrito. And I like mine cut in triangles. I don't know why, for some reason I feel like it just tastes better that way. And there's my lunch for tomorrow. I definitely need something crunchy to eat with this, so I'm gonna pair my wrap with these chips. These are only 3 ingredients. They're potatoes, avocado oil, and sea salt. And I got these in the organic aisle at my grocery store. These are so, so good. I finished all my laundry and I was able to get a quick workout in. I'm literally starving now and dinner's gonna take about an hour to make, so in the meantime, here's my post-workout snack. This is just the Quaker Oats lightly salted rice cakes. These are the last 2 that I had, and then I just topped those with a little bit of the peanut butter from Trader Joe's. This is such a perfect snack, especially pre or post-workout. I'm also going to have one of these electrolyte packets. I only have one left in this box, but I do have a different brand that I'm going to try next. These are not my favorite flavor, but electrolytes are definitely essential after a workout so that I don't get sore. I'm making a burger bowl for dinner. I got this recipe from Jessica Bickling if you guys want to check her out. I just diced up some potatoes and seasoned them with a little bit of olive oil, minced garlic, sea salt, and some fresh cracked pepper. I'm gonna put this in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes and then we'll roast them until they are done. And I'm of course making extra so that I can take some for lunch later in the week also. I washed and cut my lettuce, and then I made my burger sauce using these ingredients: the mayo, mustard, ketchup, and relish. I don't measure any of these. I just eyeball it, taste it, and tweak it until it's right. I had to add another 10 minutes to the potatoes. The ground beef is about halfway done cooking. This is 1 pound of 90% lean ground beef. I season this all with salt and pepper. When this is done, I'm going to scoop out half of it to use for my dinner tonight and for another burger bowl later in the week for lunch. And then I'm going to season the other half with taco seasoning, and I'm going to use that for taco bowls this week also. Here's my burger bowl all completed. I tried to make it look as pretty as I could. It kind of looks like a salad. But we have the roasted potatoes on the bottom, topped with the ground beef just seasoned with salt and pepper. And on top of that, I added some shredded Mexican cheese, that lettuce that I shredded earlier, some diced Roma tomato that I had left over from earlier since I only used half of it for my pita pizza. And then I also added some diced pickles and of course the mac sauce on top as well. It's about 8 o'clock. I just finished some vacuuming and got myself ready for bed. I'm probably going to end the vlog here if I don't have time to film some more content for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow does start the beginning of the work week for me, so we will see how the day goes and what I have time for. So I will either see you guys tomorrow or in my next vlog. Bye!